and digitized. You've been hypnotized and Twitterized by silly guys. Cues to the evening news. Make sure you get it.
And coming up next, a matchup for the UFC Bantamweight Division title.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
All right, so here we go with this UFC Bantamweight Championship fight with round one of a possible five. The champion looking to defend this belt once again. Since he became the #1 guy at 135 pounds, a lot of fighters have fallen in his wake. We'll see if he can continue this championship run. Whoa!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Knee to the body. Pretty good series of knees by him there, DC. He told us on Thursday he felt like they would be there. They have been there.
They have been there, and he is driving him into his opponent's body. It's hard to watch.
Oh, good opportunity to do damage here. He's got that tie clinch. And he connects there, DC.
Great job landing that punch.
They continue to exchange. Nice uppercut by the champion. Big elbow there lands. Edge of your seat action as expected so far. That one appeared to stun him.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh! He's looking to land the right, just out of range. Now goes in and secures the takedown. All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start.
He's going for the rear naked choke now.
He is doing a really good job of relaxing, not panicking because he's getting choked. Oh, now he's in trouble.
There is the tap. So he submits courtesy of the rear naked choke. That guy's got a squeeze on him.
He does a great job securing the position, getting under the neck, and then hiding his hands in order to get the finish. Fantastic performance by this fighter. Holy smokes!
Well, you can tell he has been working hard on his submissions in his training camp. That was a near-perfect setup on that choke. Sunk it in deep, and the opponent had no choice but to tap out or go to sleep. He chose to tap out. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
Just watch how slowly he approaches the submission, though. He never rushes. He takes his time, but it's his trickiness. It's his ability to trick people into going to the floor with him that puts them in danger and finishing fights.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 1 second of the very first round, declaring the winner by tap out due to a rear naked choke. And still the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the world, Haka.
So there he is, all smiles, the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the world. That is the way.
Don't trigger the Undertaker. I would've ran me a Supreme racket. I would've took these lame Supreme jackets. Until you rob a hype beast, you ain't seen sadness. Clockwork, orange madness left the scene laughing.
Hey, we forever, ever. Jaimito y Michael D. Render. The pyrotechnocrats, the old razzle-dazzlers. The magic bean imbibers. The green giant of the rhyme contrivers. Supreme violence of the time describers. I'm the decider. You evil eyes. A pile driver, provider for liars. Sleep deprived, the nick of time, mercy killed the nine of crime. I killed a mood, I'm a rudeness MacGyver. A slapper yapper from the acne to the tooth bone fiber. I'm liver, dark crime designer, criminal minder. And I'm a born and bred Uso who chop and screw proof up. Think I got a case of the Mondays on fire. drones in your zoning district. Pin them, burn them, get them, burn them. Can't get the ghost up, no resistance. Pass the shit, Mike, I have to insist it. Reality sucks, couch after whispering. Hold back like delicious. Time elves wave to me off in the distance. Hey, little guy, I'm just walking through from another timeline where monsters eat truth. Physicists say that though I get proof the multiverse lives, I'm supposed to just lose. Blast on a tank, I drive is all fuel. Gotta try to stay cool, honey, buddy, don't move. Shit glows in the hearts of the brutes. You hate run the jewels, you don't love the troops. Miss the point, trying to act like shit's cool. Tell Doom your numbers not due. Every other goddamn year brand new. It's been 20 plus years, you think that's a clue? Maybe this guy kinda killed what he do. He's probably that dude, he left enough proof. Plenty of these gooses disappeared. He's still the next big thing, gotta hurt, ooh. I got it.
Coming up next, a matchup for the UFC Bantamweight Division title.
Ready. You ready to fight?
All right, so here we go, early round one for the champion. His legacy is already entrenched as one of the greatest bantamweights of all time. He has successfully defended this belt in the past, but tonight he can really stamp his legacy if he can take out a #1 contender that is so highly thought of by the MMA masses. Here we go. UFC Bantamweight
He's gonna start looking to try to attack a rear naked choke, and that's exactly what he's doing.
He is doing a really good job of relaxing, not panicking because he's getting choked.
And this might just be a matter of time.
He got it, John.
Oh, he got it done, absolutely. He finishes his opponent by way of submission. All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He's such a phenomenal grappler. I don't understand how people don't know that this guy wants to submit you. He is the best grappler, best submission specialist we've seen in a long time.
All right, so there he is. Back inside the arena now. We go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest.
Move without a sound.
Coming up next, a matchup for the UFC Bantamweight Division title.
Ready. Ready, fight.
All right, so here we go, early round one for the champion. His legacy is already entrenched as one of the greatest bantamweights of all time. He has successfully defended this belt in the past, but tonight he can really stamp his legacy if he can take out a #1 contender that is so highly thought of by the MMA masses. Here we go, UFC Bantamweight Championship. Round one is underway. Takedown defense holds up.
Look at how he drives his knee right into his opponent's midsection.
Slips the punch. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
All right, well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Now maybe trying to get to a choke position here, DC. All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. Just over 3 minutes to go in our first round. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Big punch from the clinch. Shot a double leg.
Oh, what goes up must come down as he slams him right on the canvas. Huge moment in the round.
It excites me to watch somebody land. Got an angle here to try to change a position. He's attacking armbar now.
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here. And this might just be a matter of time.
Oh my goodness, what a fight.
Yeah, great job executing the submission in that fight. Really strong work. You can see the years of repetitions in the gym to set it up and ultimately get the tap there. Great technique to set up the finish. All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence. The official decision is in. We set it inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 25 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out.
Coming up next, a matchup for the UFC Bantamweight Division title.
Ready. Ready to fight?
All right, so here we go with this UFC Bantamweight Championship fight with round one of a possible five. The champion looking to defend this belt once again. Since he became the #1 guy at 135 pounds, a lot of fighters have fallen in his wake. We'll see if he can continue this championship run as the challenges get stiffer here tonight.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. Back to the feet.
That one landed clean. Those are big strikes.
Oh, big knee. Man.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be real.
He's going to start looking to try to attack a rear naked choke, and that's exactly what he's doing.
He is doing a really good job of relaxing, not panicking because he's getting choked.
Yeah, notice he just took the body triangle, readjust the lock, and now it looks like he's got it.
And that will do it. All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He's such a phenomenal grappler. I don't understand how people don't know that this guy wants to submit you. He is the best grappler, best submission specialist we've seen in a long time.
Well, there he is, the UFC Bantamweight Champion of the world. He looked absolutely unstoppable here tonight. His opponent had no answers as he eventually gets the championship victory by submission.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 2 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by submission due to a rear naked choke, and still the undisputed.
Coming up next, a matchup for the UFC Bantamweight Division title.
You ready? You ready to fight?
All right, so here we go with this UFC Bantamweight Championship fight with round one of a possible five. The champion looking to defend this belt once again. Oh!
Lit up right now, John.
Nice counter left there. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. All right, early round one, we'll see if he can use that jab and try to keep his opponent on the outside. Oh, and he hip tosses him to the mat. Now we'll see what he can do from here, DC.
Right into side control. He's going to try to control him, then find a submission.
Watch triangle, watch triangle. Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
Oh, nice job to reverse position on the ground.
It was bad, but now it's not so bad. What a fantastic sweep.
Let's work. I'm going to stand this up.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts. Maybe an opportunity to get a choke here.
Yeah, he lifts the head and goes under. Looks like he's trying to get a bulldog choke. Oh, wow. Oh! This is the choke that your uncle used to do to you when you were a little kid because you didn't have the power to get out of it.
This might just be a matter of time. And now he taps.
The last time I saw a bulldog choke was at a family barbecue, and somebody grabbed one of the younger kids and stood side to side and choked them. You don't do this in a high-level martial arts fight, but this man just did exactly that.
Barbecue in Louisiana, you better be ready to get bulldog choke.
Better get ready for a bulldog choke.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
Just watch how slowly he approaches the submission, though. He never rushes. He takes his time, but it's his trickiness. It's his ability to trick people into going to the floor with him that puts them in danger and finishing fights.
So there he is. The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 56 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out. And still the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the World, Hutchinson.
All right, so there he is, the still UFC Bantamweight Champion of the world, and you know these 135-pound contenders are all killers, and he disposed of another one properly.
I mean, they are all killers, but they're throwing rocks at the throne. This guy is a...
Gas in my joint, what you smoking don't flatter me. My got my back, ain't no need for a battery. Blowing all these ones, look like we hit the lottery. My OG just hit me up, he told me that he proud of me. Always going hard, a lot of people that count on me. Always in the studio, and that's increasing my salary. I remember I was young when they hated and doubted me. Now I'm bossed up, put my name on the property, and no, we don't care what it costs. I started, you hear the exhaust, smoking cushy with my dogs. The way she made it, she got it looking like applause. I'm getting all these plaques, ain't got enough place on my wall. Diamonds dripping like a faucet. Big bag, I want a big bag. If it ain't getting money, you can skip that. Big bag, I want a big bag. Put you in a two-seater, let you kick back. I'm still whiz, got me in that mood. How they hating when they know that I'm that dude? I hear they hating cause they know I got the juice. They like, ooh, they watching how I move. They be acting like we cool. You thought this was, I ain't no fool. Still keep it real, still park the whip and chill. Still never popping pills, still got them in their feels. Still give them chills, pill, $100 bills. Had a crib in the hills, one trip, couple mil. High, fall asleep and still making sales. One hand on the wheel, couple bands on the mill. Playing on the field, wet on the scale. In the air
much I'm worth, started thinking I was dateable. All my getting rich dudes, I done paid a few. Smoking weed by the zip, millions, I done made a few. State to stay, I'm stacking numbers, staying out the way. Big bag, I want a big bag. If it ain't getting money, you can skip that. Big bag, I want a big bag. Put you in a Rolls Royce, let you kick back. I'm still whiz, got me in that mood. How they hating when they know that I'm that dude? I hear they hating cause they know I got the juice. They like, ooh, they watching how I move. They be acting like we cool. You thought this was, I ain't no fool.
And coming up next, a matchup for the UFC Bantamweight Division title.
You ready? Are you ready?
All right, so here we go, early round one for the champion. His legacy is already entrenched as one of the greatest bantamweights of all time. He has successfully defended this belt in the past, but tonight, he can really stamp his legacy. Whoa! His opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any we've ever seen.
Well, he has certainly found the range and staying pretty busy here on the feet.
He's being busy, but it's also the timing and the accuracy that's allowing him to land so many attacks. He lands a switch knee.
That knee might have landed there. Battling for hooks. Muay Thai plump. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of
great timing on that critical takedown.
Oh, worked hard to get up again, but he looks like he's compromised.
That knee hurt him.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing super. And that's gonna do it.
He's done.
Just the way he drew it up as he gets the knockout victory here tonight. It's hard to land a strike more flush than he did right there, and I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming. So he'll see the replay and probably shake his head, but ultimately this is a huge result and a huge win for that fighter here tonight. All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
And once he got to the top, he started to land brutal ground and pound until the fight was called off. Just a dominant performance from the top position.
Here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 25 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the World, Tucker.
All right, a lot of people thought we would hear and new, and still the UFC's undisputed Bantamweight Champion. He gets it done by knockout.
Now let me turn it to the judge and throw the book out. This queuing on the barbie like a cookout. This rhyme is dedicated to every MC I took out, and ones that got the best of me, so all y'all look out. Hey, yo, I chef mad flavors. Bitches, the energy is like a lifesaver. Shave it off the top, it's sorta like a lightsaber. She's greater, he's greater. When they mention I, definition of the fly. And that's why I don't write rhymes, I write checks. Might rewrite your life if the price set. Might check 1 2 1 2. It's the Denzel coming out of the zoo. Carrot City, what I breed. Dissect the flow so you can see what I bleed. Put it all together and it forms to one thing. Captain Planet, I'm on my packing cannons to crack Atlantis. It's so incredible. genealogist or I use common sense for you to comprehend. I'ma get loose like a barbed wire fence, sister. Significant, never frivolous, mister. It's the man of the hour, super confident, and my clothes yell it louder. And if it don't compute, then I got to reroute ya. Dressed in all black like a bouncer. Eye for an eye, now I got an eye gouger. Life been a bitch like a blue nose schnauzer. Outcome, not a crip, but still throw the C up. Go back to the hood where my network and my fee up. Bars harder than the morning, trying to pee up. I'm trying to say the couldn't see us. If you wanna be us, you just gotta believe us. That we bout to shake the whole globe, so I don't write rhymes, I write checks. Might rewrite your life if the price set. Might check 1 2 1 2. It's the Denzel coming out of the zoo. Carry City, what I breed. Dissect the flow so you can see what I bleed. Put it all together and it forms the one thing. Captain Planet, I'm on my packing cannons to crack Atlantis. It's so incredible.
Coming up next, a matchup for the UFC Bantamweight Division title. Well, there's only one king of Rio de Janeiro, and you are looking at him, Jose Aldo, making the walk here for yet another big, high-profile UFC fight.
One, if not the greatest featherweight of all time, is Jose Aldo. Not often do I get starstruck, but to watch Aldo make the walk in Rio is truly a one-of-a-lifetime experience. I'm glad I got to do it. He is a star of the highest order. Aldo's title run was something to behold. It was so special.
Oh, yeah.
Every time you watched him, you knew that the fight could end at any moment, and you knew that you were watching one of the most skilled fighters across the board.
And the primary reason most believe he is the best featherweight of all time, 7 successful defenses, to your point, in that first reign as the UFC featherweight. All right, here he is, the UFC Bantamweight champion. He has successfully defended the title in the past. A decidedly different challenge, though, here tonight. Prevailing wisdom is that this will be his toughest title defense to date. The odds suggest that this is a close matchup on paper, but he believes he's one of the GOATs, one of the greatest of all time. If you want to be that, certainly got to make good on this title defense tonight. Our tail of the tape for this Bantamweight Championship fight. Aldo is 16 years the elder. The rest is roughly identical. And now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Yves Leving. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer, holding a professional record of 34 wins, 10 losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Introducing the challenger, Jose Aldo Jr. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 23 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Queens, New York, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the world, Parker.
UFC belt on the line, guys. Protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now, go back to your corner.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
You ready?
All right, so here we go, all in round one for the champion. His legacy is already entrenched as one of the greatest bantamweights of all time. He has successfully defended this belt in the past, but tonight he can really stamp his legacy if he can take out a #1 contender that is so highly thought of by the MMA masses. Here we go, UFC Bantamweight Championship. Round one is underway.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, Josh. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Nice job at least staying upright on that. Oh, blood pouring out of that eyebrow now. That shot opened him up. Oh, he slams his opponent down. All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start. Oh, look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful.
And now he has a headlock trying to pin his opponent's back down flat onto the mat. Look for him to transition to an arm triangle to try to chase the finish. There he is, he's moving to the finishing position. Now watch, he goes parallel right next to his opponent. When it's time to finish, oh, he might have got him with a choke.
Wow. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got...
Remaining active here in his pursuit of the submission. Another attempt here.
An attacking armbar. You got to recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you got to move him off, and you got to cover. You can't be off to an angle. Now he falls back into the finishing position.
There's the tap.
He's done. He's done. What a fight.
Yeah, you've got to admire the focus and the commitment to getting the finish. You could tell he was in hot pursuit of that submission much earlier in the round, but he didn't want to rush it, so he sets it up beautifully, lets it materialize almost organically, and ultimately gets the desired result. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic. You are never safe when you're fighting this guy. You're in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble the entire time when you're this good in the submissions.
All right, so there he is, the man they are all chasing at 135 pounds, your UFC Bantamweight World Champion, and what a way to get it done tonight with the submission win.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 17 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, and still the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the world, Haka.
So there he is, all smiles, the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the world. That is the way he came in.
Nobody wanna be the only one. Better pay your dues, man, if you owe me some. For anybody not trying to be giving none. Body the body and leave the body slump. Body in these rappers for a living. So, trying to make a milli while I'm living. Whoa, got a couple brothers in the kitchen. Bro, them brothers ain't cooking, now they be whipping. Dough, it's crazy how my people, they were whipping. And now most of my people, they be whipping. Cars, rolling with a pole like I'm Obi-Wan. Ain't nobody like me, I'm the only one. Ain't nobody like me, I'm the only one. Ain't nobody like me, I'm the only one.
And coming up next, a matchup for the UFC Bantamweight Division title.
Ready? You ready to fight?
All right, so here we go, early round one for the champion. His legacy is already entrenched as one of the greatest bantamweights of all time. He has successfully defended this belt in the past, but tonight he can really stamp his legacy if he can take out a #1 contender that is so highly thought of by the MMA masses. Here we go, UFC Bantamweight Championship. Round one is underway.
Left hand punch to the clinch.
So he stuffs another takedown there. He talked to us about how hard this training camp was in terms of the defensive wrestling, but he certainly put in the right work.
He did a great job of recognizing the threat, understanding that he could not allow his opponent to get to his hips. He never allows his opponent to get to his hips, and because of that, he's been safe.
Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent.
He loaded up on that right hand, too.
All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
Now he's on top of him looking for the finish.
Oh, and now he'll snap the head back. The referee has seen enough. Winner by TKO.
He mercifully stopped the fight. A great stoppage and a great performance by this young man.
All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly, Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stuck at the stoplight. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stuck at the stoplight. It's about 10 to 4 when the back of the coupe is open. Your girlfriend's gone off that goose and cola. You goddamn. And I'm most focused for the day that I blow this open. Money like hocus pocus at the club with a bunch of brokers. Also, I can poke the bro bitch. Hang out, it's a trap. Put you all over my Snapchat. Damn that, so fat. Gotta get you home like stat. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stuck at the stoplight. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stuck at the stoplight. Do you know what I'm reaching for? Shot my 3, who's keeping score? Too late to wait anymore. 1 mile till we make it home. Get a bag, get paid, get low. Ben Frank, don't stop, press go. Get up, a lot of money on the flow. Keep shaking, 100 days, 100 poles. Hang on, it's a trap. Put you all over my Snapchat. Damn that, so fat. Gotta get you home like stat. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stuck at the stoplight. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light.
Are you gonna be in the car?
2 twins in the back with a black Cadillac light. Yeah. Get smacked in my mama hatchback light. I'ma let the roof back. Put the L on the dash light. Smack on the gas, but I hope I don't crash like.
Coming up next, a matchup for the UFC Bantamweight Division title. All right, so here we go, early round one for the champion. His legacy is already entrenched as one of the greatest bantamweights of all time. He has successfully defended this belt in the past, but tonight he can really stamp his legacy if he can take out a #1 contender that is so highly thought of by the MMA masses. Here we go, UFC Bantamweight Championship. Round one is underway.
Now he'll try to start attacking a rear naked choke from the top position.
He is doing a really good job of relaxing, not panicking because he's getting choked.
And this might just be a matter of time.
He got it, John.
Oh, he got it done, absolutely. He finishes his opponent by way of submission. All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence. Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Catch my vibe, let me go off, slam the trash, man it's so tough.
Alright, yo, put the belly on the body, make a catch. See no watch, now she wanna give. Boy got peas, now she hopping in the pod. Man, a real life sugar gal, and my forget what. Wish she more dark, told her meet me at the top. Switching lanes the other day, I seen her waiting for a boss. Maybe this a Moncler sweater, diesel denim. Buy another one, my pockets fat like heather. Neck froze like I don't know no better. Benzo truck, white seats and they leather. Go broke never, on my grind. She make it clap like I'm Busta Rhymes. I got the juice, the sauce and all them things. I blammed her twice a night with all my bling. Big Benz I drive, I brought that thing. Any girl you want, they were my team.